She stood up, but didn't see anyone. She walked to the mirror, looking at the clear handprint on her face. She was certain this wasn't a dream. Just when she thought it was a colleague's prank, something unexpected happened. The story takes place in a hospital in America. Rebecca's first day on the job. She was assigned to work the night shift alone in the ICU. The head nurse handed her the keys and warned her if she encountered any other nurses during her shift, she must not speak to them. After Rebecca left, one nurse said they should tell her the truth, but the head nurse had no intention of doing so. When Rebecca arrived at the ICU, the empty hallway sent chills down her spine. She gathered her courage and started working. At first, everything went smoothly. Just as she was about to change a patient's medication, she suddenly heard singing from the hallway. Rebecca cautiously went out to check, but the hallway was completely empty. She pretended to stay calm and returned to the ward, but her inner fear made her accidentally knock over the medicine, staining her clothes. Rebecca went back to the staff locker room, only to find her locker door was already open. The sound of high heels echoed through the hallway. A figure appeared behind the glass. Rebecca tentatively greeted the figure, but there was no response. She gathered her courage and went out to check. The hallway was still empty. Just as she was changing clothes, the footsteps sounded again. She peeked out from behind the locker and saw someone wearing a nurse's cap. It moved stiffly like a zombie. Rebecca froze, staring at the figure the whole time, feeling it could walk out of the locker room any second. But the next moment it vanished without a trace. Rebecca didn't believe in ghosts, so she thought these strange events were definitely pranks from her colleagues, trying to mess with the new girl. Rebecca hurried back to the ward. When she was about to give a man his pain medication, he said a nurse in a black cloak had already given him the injection. Rebecca quickly checked the records and found an unfamiliar signature. The pain medication in the tray was also missing. She rushed to the nurse's station to confront her colleague, but the colleague said only Rebecca had the keys. No one else could get in, and the black cloak was what nurses wore 100 years ago. It had been phased out long ago. Her colleague solemnly warned her. The ICU has always been haunted, so she must never fall asleep during the night shift. Rebecca started to regret taking this job. She returned to the ICU with a heavy heart. The lights in the hallway began flickering violently. Footsteps mixed with singing echoed once again. A strange, dark shadow slowly emerged from the corner. Rebecca summoned all her courage and walked forward. She wanted to see what the ghost actually looked like.